Some people didn't get the memo. Some people still think we are in a bear market. But how can we be in a bear market when things like Bonk go up by 2,300% in a single month? Look at this insane chart, a massive rally, and it's not the very first rally. Bonk had been airdropped to NFT holders roughly a year ago. Then of course it collapsed together with the bear market, and now it's back strongly. The token is relatively equally distributed. The largest holder has 13%, the second largest 5%, then 3%, then it goes already down. The 20th holder has less than 0.7%. Now in total there are almost 500,000 holders. And that's also what's being advertised on the website. But have a look at this. 87% of all holders have less than 10 cents worth of the token. Another 7% have less than $10. So really the people that have at least some pocket change in here are 26,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000. So 62,000 holders. That's still quite a bit given that this meme coin is on the Solana chain, but it's a far cry from this 500,000 that's being advertised. Yes, the token has been ported to 9 different chains, but the main activity of course is on Solana. I do get the impression that the approach of Bonk is similar to Shiba Inu, because it's attempting to build a whole ecosystem around the token. There's DeFi, there is gaming, and the dedicated decentralized exchange, Bonk Swap, is even seeing an all-time high in its total value locked. It's not huge, it's 500,000 only, but at least it's going up. So if you know what impermanent loss is, and if you want to get some reward on Bonk, you can put it in liquidity pools. Bonk to USDC with 156 APY, Bonk to Solana with 143%. And Bonk to MSOL 86%. Of course, because currently the trading volume is very high with all of that attention, with all of that price appreciation. What you want to do in order to reduce impermanent loss is to take an asset in that liquidity pool that's somewhat correlated to Bonk. So out of those two liquidity pools, for example, I'd rather go with the SOL-based liquidity pool than with the USDC-based liquidity pool, because Solana is likely going to go up when Bonk is going up as well, and vice versa. So the impermanent loss will be lower on this second pool, even though there is slightly less APY. That's probably more than justified. But if you've been playing with decentralized finance in the past, I'm probably not telling you anything new here. Now the big question is why? Why is Bonk going up that much? Why is it going bonkers, as so many people like to say? I think there are two major tailwinds. The first tailwind is simply just Solana outperforming everything else very much. This is Solana relative to Bitcoin. And in the last 2 months, roughly, SOL outperformed BTC by 133%. And Bonk could be seen as an asset that simply just amplifies the movements of Solana. Now, the chart of SOL versus Ethereum doesn't look that different. Here, the outperformance is 170% even. Now that's point number one, right? It's simply just the altcoins outperforming now a lot. And we can see this also in the channel statistics, for example. There's way more people subscribing to this channel on altcoin videos right now. People are really searching actively where the next altcoin pump especially is. Now the second catalyst here is probably to a degree support by centralized exchanges, because we do see Bonk on perpetual futures. So have a look at this. The perpetual futures on gate.io has a 24-hour trading volume of 28 million. So that's roughly 1/6 of the market cap, the value that's currently floating around. It's not massive, right? When we see real manipulation, then this number can be 5, 6, 7 times higher even than the market cap. So this is not just solely driven by centralized exchanges, but there is a bit of an influence here. Now, to make money in crypto, you need to have an edge. You need to know more than the rest of the market. And one tool, in case you don't know it yet, that's very useful for that is Dune Analytics. This is dune.com/WAGD/bonkstats. Feel free to check that out. And this shows us what activity currently happens around the Bonk token. We see the daily transactions in the last 14 days. We see the holder distribution, quite even. This is healthy. This implies that there won't be suddenly a massive rug pull or a massive dump by a whale. We can also see the top 1000 holders over here. So you can look at the details of those wallets. What are those wallets holding besides Bonk? So it's a very useful tool. The rally overall, I think, looks relatively healthy. No manipulation by centralized exchanges, no manipulation by whales. Simply a lot of excitement because of Solana outperforming and a levered position on that via Bonk. Again, I have no crystal ball. I have no idea where this price is going to go. I'm simply just presenting the facts. Make out of it whatever you want. If you get into Bonk, of course, make sure that you do limit your risk, either by not exposing yourself too massively, by having too much of your portfolio in this, or alternatively by using stop losses, for example, trailing stop losses, right? As the price goes up, you can simply just adjust your stop loss, and as the rally stops, then you get knocked out. So you're taking the rally as long as you can, and you're only exiting once momentum dies down. In case you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time to do so. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It will help the channel grow. There's also a Telegram, link is down below.